Hey, what up, Lottery family? It's me, Will, coming to you live. It is January 6th, Thursday, 3:05 p.m. And man, I have some really exciting news, family. I wanted to share with y'all. One of my newest subscribers just pulled out a really super easy win. So I wanted to share it with you. So let's get into it. So I want you to know something. I want you to see something first, because this is this is almost a little funny. So if you're a pick three player, Florida, you know last night that 071 came out. I guess you guys can see that my screen right here. You see me highlighting the 071. And what I like to do with my lotto data is just look at the data. So from time to time, I'll look at the data and I'll just sort of gauge, like what's been happening, what's been like sort of going on. And as you'll see, if you start looking at where these highlights are, you'll see some of these numbers start showing like they have some relationships there. You even see this one over here too. I think this was a win that I had a couple of weeks ago, but I'm highlighting this in particular because this same number came out again. I was studying, how often numbers repeat, and the same number came out again. So let's get into it to show you how I did it. So I'm going to put this back on the last 3 days, just doing through the wait, 1 through the 5th, like that. And I think that should cover it. Okay, so we're back here at star 071. And family, at some point, I think this starts to get intuitive, meaning like you kind of already know what to do, right? You don't need me anymore. The data is telling you what to do. So if I'm looking at this 671, this 670, and this 71, I already see a theme. I see this 7, this 1, and so I'm like, okay, it really seems to be like on this 0, this 6767071 tip. So I'm really feeling this play, and I'm saying to myself, you know what? 4-way stop is probably a really good tool to just run with. Because look at it. If we had used 4-way stop on the 4th, we would have got a win on midday. And so then last night, oh no, wait. This was evening on the 4th, we would have came back out and got the win on the midday. And if we had used 4-way stop right here, right, we would have come back and pulled out a win, from this guy. Because remember I said, hey, when you use 4-way stop, you want to sort of use it at least 2 cycles. So we would have pulled out a win here because the 671 went straight to 670, and then the 071 just ran it back with this. But you already see we kind of had a theme going with these sevens. So I want to just show you, like, this is what we would have done. We would have selected this guy right here, right? 28 numbers. Now, to some, that seems like a lot of numbers, but I sent the video and I said, look, if you're under 40 numbers, which you are right here, you already got the win, fam. You ahead. So it's, family, I'm going to share with you again. And I hope, again, this is the new year, and I hope everyone is getting this. If you want to graduate to a certain level of spending with your money, you have to be able to let go of those dollars. So, like, I think I said the last time, I got some dollars around somewhere, but I don't deal in dollars. Like when I pay for things, it's usually not at the dollar level. It's not even at the $10 level or like the $100 level. Like usually if I'm enjoying something, like if I'm living life, like if I go to a hotel, for example, I know that bill is going to be like in the thousands of dollars, right? If I order something at a meal, right, I know that meal is going to be like in the hundreds of dollars, right? And then there's a certain level of treatment you get when you spend that kind of money. And I'm not saying like everybody go out and start doing that. I'm saying you graduate to that. And I'm really trying to like lay this out the right way because there's like a universal understanding of it. You have to let go of those that denomination that you're at in order to see those larger denominations. So again, if you dealing at the dollar level, get past that. Get past that. Here's a pro tip. One of the things I do when people talk about tithing, I don't go to a church and just give a pastor, my money. Here, pastor, here's 10%. I can tithe in my community. Oftentimes I'll have, someone just around, like yesterday, I had my cleaning lady crew come over and I tithed them like $100, so that was like nothing, but to them, let me tell you what that did. One, I know they don't get tips like that. I mean, I'm already paying for the service, like $250 a month for the service to clean my house. And so it's like five ladies who basically come over and they all do their thing. But then I turn around, I'm like, here, each one of them I give $20. So that's like, let me tell you what that does. So they don't get that at their regular other houses that they clean, and I know that factually. So when they leave, guess what they're thinking? Oh man, we'll just, I like coming over to this guy's house and cleaning his house because he's going to give us a pretty good tip, right? So they take that energy out into the universe and they associate that energy with me, and it comes right back around. You see what I'm saying? So I don't just go to a pastor and be like, yo, pastor, let me give 10% of whatever I earn. I put that energy back out into the universe and it comes back around that way. So that's a pro tip. I don't give them dollars. You understand? I could have like, here's $5. What are they gonna do with $5? What can anybody do with $5? You see what I mean? But if five of them collectively got $20, hey, maybe they can put some gas in their car. Maybe they could buy, a meal or something. You see what I mean? That that's what I'm talking about. Get past. I'm getting really a little amped because I feel like if folks really get what I'm saying, especially on some of these Facebook blogs where they talk about spending $1 here or trying to wait on a triple, get past that, family. Get past that. If you're talking about making big money, one, use data. And number two, get past those smaller denominations mentally. Let the universe know that you are ready to take that next step to that next denomination. And I am telling you, the world will open up. It's almost like you're telling the universe, I am ready to operate at that level. So when I spend 1,000, that means I expect to get $10,000. I really believe it's always that one denomination that you're willing to lose that says that you're ready for the next one. So if you're at $1, the most you can expect to win out of this lotto game is $10. And some of you are doing that. If you're at the $10 level, the most that you can expect to win at this lotto game is maybe $100. Get rid of that. If you want to graduate, really, really graduate and start getting to that $10,000 and $100,000, even like upwards of 100,000, you have to be at that denomination where you're okay with losing it. So because I know losing, I don't even want to say losing because it's really you're making a business. It's what it is you're making a business decision about your money. Right. Okay. So quick tangent. I went off. So let me get back into the call. So as y'all see, this is 23 numbers here to play, and I'm just going to share my screen to show y'all. My guy KC came through, and he did his thing, and I'm just going to share y'all with y'all what got posted if my video will post. And of course, it's not. It's gonna like delete like it's been doing. Hold on, let me see if I can bring it back. For some weird reason, I have been challenged with opening up my screens. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going to share this with you guys. Share this tab with you guys. Close that out. So here's this tab. Sharing this tab. So this is one of my new subscribers, my man KC. So you see, this was at 10:21 p.m. We're sort of exchanging information, and he's saying he's thinking about playing these this morning, and he's asking me, do I think this is okay? And I'm saying, you see the numbers, right? You see the list of numbers, right? It's the same 28. I'm going to go back to it. It's the same 28 that I talked about here in four-way stop. The only difference is I excluded the past winners. So I went from 28 all the way to 23 here. And just like he did, let me go back here. Let's see. I'm going to push this up just so y'all can see it before I share it. And I'm going to go over here again so y'all can see it. Share this tab. So you see it, you see right here, he has 28, and then I tell him, yeah, I think that is a strong list, but I'm basically saying 017, 067, and 167 came out. So I don't think they're going to repeat again for midday today. And you see that was at 9:58 a.m. this morning. And I'm going to stop sharing this and come over to share this tab. And this is my man right here. He came back with, hey, he's sitting down for lunch. He's checking his numbers. And he says, I think I just won for the very first time using your software or platform. And he said he wanted to send it to me to make a video. And sure enough, here's the video that I'm making. And if I go to his, let me see, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to see if I could pull this up so y'all could see it. Just expand that a little bit if I can. Anyway, y'all see it. My man got the win. It was a $250 win. I think he spent somewhere around maybe $30 or something like that, 30 something dollars, whatever it was, to get the combo. Maybe it was a little more than $30. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to ask him. But at any rate, fam, we both talked about, because it was a 0-1-2, he didn't need to play the combo, but he did to make sure he got the win. And you've heard me say that before. If you want to go get it, family. It's just like that. It's the same way with, like, if you really wanted something, like, make no mistake that you are going to go get it. And so I think there was another piece he posted. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see if I can find that video. I'll share it with you guys. Because he talked about the money that he had picked up. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm going to open this up. Share this tab. And he says, this is what happens when you have my lotto data in your life. And you see it's, 200s and a 50, which is exactly what he won. And a man is slated to win a couple more. Now if he had played, if that 0-1-2 had come out any other way, he would have won $40. That ain't even anything to call nobody about. I'm not even going to get into what I do. But I thought I'd share this because my man signed up last night and he got a bigger win. I even told him, man, you could have 10x that joint tax-free. All that's tax-free. And then we talking something way different. At any rate, back to the tab, you see the 012 right there. And if I go ahead and do from 1 to 6, you guys can see the 012 came out. The software predicted it. It's not me. It's nothing that I'm doing. I'm not switching numbers around or anything like that. It's just software and it's data. And here, family, we're constantly innovating. I'm constantly innovating at mylottodata.com because I want you to get that win. A lot of people, I think the mindset is still like this belief system that I'm picking the numbers. I am not picking the numbers. I'm just doing what the data tells me. So when I see a pattern, I'll create some type of algorithm. Hey, the data says this, put this together. That's what my Lotto data is. It's a repository of all Lotto data history. And based on how I see the algorithms play, some of the patterns I see, I create an algorithm. Boom, four-way stop is super powerful. You'll see for the last 3 days, bam, 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 bam. Um, it's the beginning of the month, family. The beginning of the new year too. I think this new year is going to be hot for a lot of people. I'm trying to show y'all how to get them bands. I personally, just so y'all know, I don't put 10 bands already, into my joint already. But I think people get tired of me posting. So this post is for my other subscribers. I want to see y'all win, and that's the goal of mylottodata.com. So y'all win big. See y'all on the other side, fam. Peace.